Have you ever found out the person you trusted most was lying to you? I found out my wife was hiding a terrible secret. For 3 years, my family laughed at me because I was just a waiter. They said my husband was a loser. But they did not know the truth. My wife, Lan, always told me she loved me. But I saw her with another man at the hotel where I work. He was a rich businessman. She was kissing him in the lobby. I felt my heart break. I wanted to scream, but I stayed quiet. That night, I asked her, "Who is that man?" She laughed and said, "He is my boss. Do not worry." But I saw the way she looked at him. I knew something was wrong. The next day, I found a letter in her bag. It said, "I will leave my husband. We can be together." My hands shook. I could not believe it. My wife was planning to leave me for another man. But I had a secret too. A secret that would change everything. My name is Min. I work at the Golden Lotus Hotel. It is a 5-star resort with a big pool and beautiful gardens. I have worked there for 5 years. I started as a cleaner, but now I am a waiter. I serve drinks to rich guests. They never look at me. To them, I am just a servant. But I do not mind. I have a plan. For 3 years, I have been saving money. I want to open my own restaurant. My wife Lan knows this. She says she supports me. But I think she is tired of waiting. She wants a rich life now. The man I saw her with is named Mr. Tan. He is the owner of a big company. He stays at our hotel every month. He always asks for the best suite. He tips me $100 sometimes. I thought he was a good man. But now I know he is taking my wife. That night, after I found the letter, I could not sleep. I looked at Lan while she slept. She looked so peaceful. But her heart was full of lies. I decided to follow her the next day. I told my boss I was sick. I went to the hotel where Mr. Tan works. I saw Lan enter the building. I waited outside. After an hour, she came out with Mr. Tan. They were laughing. He kissed her on the cheek. I took a photo with my phone. My hands were shaking. I wanted to run to her and scream. But I controlled myself. I went home and waited. When Lan came back, I asked her, "Where were you?" She said, "I went shopping with my sister." I showed her the photo. Her face went white. She started to cry. "I am sorry," she said. "But I do not love you anymore. I want a divorce." I felt like someone stabbed me. But I did not cry. I just said, "Okay. You will get your divorce. But you will regret it." She laughed. "Regret? You are a waiter. You have nothing." I smiled. "You do not know everything about me." The next day, I went to work as usual. But I had a different plan. I called my lawyer. Yes, I have a lawyer. You see, I am not just a waiter. I am the son of a rich family. My father owns a chain of hotels. But I wanted to make my own way. I chose to work as a waiter to learn the business from the bottom. My family did not agree. They said I was wasting my time. But I wanted to understand every part of a hotel. Now, I was ready to reveal my true identity. I told my lawyer to prepare divorce papers. I also told him to buy the hotel where I work. My father gave me money for this. I wanted to own the place where my wife's lover stays. That afternoon, I went to the hotel manager's office. I showed him my real ID. He was shocked. "You are the owner's son?" he asked. "Yes," I said. "And I am taking over this hotel tomorrow." The manager bowed. "I am sorry, sir. I did not know." I said, "No one knew. Keep it secret until tomorrow." The next day, I walked into the hotel in a suit. All the staff looked at me. They did not recognize me. I went to the front desk. The receptionist asked, "Can I help you, sir?" I said, "I am the new owner. Please tell Mr. Tan that his reservation is cancelled." The receptionist's mouth opened. "But sir, Mr. Tan is a VIP." I said, "Not anymore. He is banned from this hotel." Just then, Mr. Tan came down the stairs. He saw me and laughed. "What are you doing here, waiter?" I smiled. "I am not a waiter. I am the owner of this hotel." His face changed. "What? That is impossible." I showed him the ownership papers. He looked at them. His hands started to shake. But you were a waiter." I said, "Yes. I was learning. Now I know everything about this business. And I know everything about you and my wife." Mr. Tan tried to speak, but no words came out. I turned to the staff. "Please show Mr. Tan out. He is no longer welcome here." The security guards came. They took Mr. Tan's bags and led him out. He looked back at me with hate in his eyes. But I did not care. I felt powerful. That evening, I went home. Lan was packing her bags. She looked at me with cold eyes. "I am moving out," she said. "I will stay with Mr. Tan until the divorce is final." I said, "Mr. Tan will not help you anymore. I banned him from my hotel." She laughed. "Your hotel? You are a waiter." I pulled out my phone. I showed her a news article. It said, "Min Tran, son of hotel tycoon, takes over Golden Lotus Hotel." Her eyes went wide. "This is a joke," she said. "It is not," I replied. "I am the owner. And I also own the building where Mr. Tan's office is. I bought it yesterday." Lan's face went pale. She sat down on the bed. "You lied to me," she whispered. "You lied for 3 years." I said, "Yes. I wanted to see if you loved me for who I am. But you only wanted money. You chose a rich man over me. So now you have nothing." She started to cry. "Please, Min. I made a mistake. Give me another chance." I shook my head. "No. You broke my heart. I cannot trust you again." I handed her the divorce papers. Sign these. You will get nothing from me. No money, no house. Just your freedom." She looked at the papers. Her hands were shaking. "You are cruel," she said. "I am fair," I said. "You wanted to leave me. So leave. But do not expect me to support you." She signed the papers. Then she walked out of the door without looking back. I felt sad, but also relieved. I was free from her lies. The next day, I went to the hotel. The staff welcomed me as the new owner. I walked through the lobby, the restaurant, the pool. I felt proud. I had built this from nothing. Well, not nothing. But I had learned the hard way. I decided to change the hotel's name. I called it Phoenix Hotel because I rose from the ashes of my old life. And I knew I would find someone who loved me for who I really am. So, what did I learn from this? I learned that trust is the most important thing in a relationship. Without trust, love cannot survive. My wife wanted money and status. But she did not see that I had those things all along. She was blinded by her own greed. I also learned that it is okay to test people. But you must be ready for the answer. I tested Lan, and she failed. But I do not hate her. I feel sorry for her. She chose the wrong path. Now, I am starting a new life. I am a successful hotel owner. I have many friends and a good team. I am not lonely. But I am careful about who I trust. I will not hide my identity again. I will be honest from the start. If someone loves me, they will love me for who I am, not for my money. And if they do not, then they are not the right person. I hope you enjoyed my story. Remember, true love is not about how much money you have. It is about honesty and trust. Thank you for listening. If you liked this story, please subscribe for more. See you next time.